So we're here on the second of our practical volunteer days for 2024, and today we are on the banks of the River Bovey on the Park estate. And again, we're here with the National Trust, and we've got 8 volunteers out with us today. Same sort of thing as we did up near Drogo. We're doing some sort of bankside repairs. We're laying a bit of coppicing. We're just trying to protect the river. There's a very high footfall here in the Park estate. We're very close to Bovey Tracy town. So we're trying to sort of preserve some areas of the bank, and then in other areas we're improving access so that everyone can get to the river as they wish.
I'll tell you what, Jeff got uber practical with the rope work. This is lovely, Jeff.
Just ram it in. Stops the pathway here. Can you lift that one and loop this one under it?
Coming out, Jeff.
You want to get out, Jeff? Do you want to be pulled out? Coming out?
No, not at all.
Brian the leaper.
Leaper. Salmon leaper. That could be. You might want a bit of lying. I'm just going to put some of these pieces.
Yeah, it's alright, I can get this in.
Pretty dead anyway, isn't it? David?
Yeah. He's perfect though. We want to lay him in there, and that end up against that tree. Hang on.
That's not fair. They can pick the work. Where'd Jeff go with the rope? Oh, he's gone to get the bolt, he's gone to get the log. Let's go and shift this log. I know, but that...
Trimmer.
Right, he's good, Jeff.
Has he gone?
Yeah, if I get in and give him a
Put a stand on him.
Mummy, don't lose filling young bloke. Make sure Brian doesn't go down through the hole. Yeah, I won't go down the hole.
Fire in the hole.
I'm doing all right.
Right in the hole.
You want?
Yeah, he's good. Jeff, I love him. Leave him, Jeff. Good afternoon all, Richie Blake here. So another restoration day. Here we are in the beautiful Park, so the National Trust property down in Bovey. So we're here with the National Trust again, Tom Wood, and our project officers for the River Tim Restoration Project, Louise and Jeff. And we've got a volunteer force here today. So what are we doing? Again, this is about bankside restoration. So as you can see, the River Bovey's flowing down through here. And because this is National Park and it's a National Trust property, people that visit it are actually guests. We're all guests when we join and visit the countryside, and sometimes people forget that. So this has a lot of footfall, a lot of people traffic. So what we're doing is, with National Trust and the machinery and the power tools we've got available and the volunteers, we've started to fell some trees, we've started to restore the natural line of the riverbank to kind of keep people on the footpath, because it's okay, come on through. Because what we're trying to do is, as this riverbank gets eroded and compacted, over time, when the river goes into spate, we lose the natural riverbank. So again, we're trying to lay dead hedge. So this is felled sustainable forest from the back here, laid in there. And also we're laying live hedge. So anything that's about the size of your arm, we're using bill hooks, bow saws, to actually cut, say, 80 to 90% through the trunk of the tree and lay it over on its side. There's a good example there. The idea being is, rather than the bankside foliage grow up, it grows along and fills in. And if we look back, people are more inclined to take a natural route through the parkland. If we keep on going up as well, what we're going to do is, later people with power tools, chainsaws, will then fell these larger ones that people, it's just too big for us basically. So we want to do things sustainably, we want to do things safely, and we can lay these down as well. So you imagine these larger ones then will form another natural barrier. We keep coming up, okay, one of the nice features up here, which is something which we may do, or we may not, is we might actually create a natural dog watering point, okay? Because the amount of people that come down here every day with their dogs is a lot. So rather than the bank being an invitation for a dog to jump straight in the river, here we could stake it, we could secure the bankside to make sure that people walk past knowing there's a point that your dog could get in the river. I mean, the River Bovey this year, not salmon in it. For the project, this has been a bit of a, what's the word? It's been difficult to work out why. We've had a good run of sea trout, both in the Teign and the Bovey. We're starting to see salmon in the Teign this time of the year, so this is November. But the Bovey just hasn't. So the volunteer force are doing temperature monitoring, river fly survey to check the entomological life, the insects in the river, to see what's going on, and speaking to local landowners. But you know, we're down here, we've got a great group of volunteers today, and we're getting really, really stuck in. So we've done about 80 meters of conservation. There's groups further up, so long may it continue.